Good evening. It's certified broadcast meteorologist Erika Martin with Weather Co-op, where weather meets community. I'm so happy to see you back right here with us with our live stream regarding all the weather around the world. And the best thing is, it's straight to you at home. We've got minimal middlemen, and we're going directly to you, the consumer at home. I'm loving this B2C methodology. Guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And wow, if you're in Northern California, if you're in the Pacific Northwest, I hope you are all prepared. But additionally, if you're in the Appalachians, if you're moving through parts of the Mid-Atlantic, in long parts of, really the East Coast in general, you're going to start seeing some interesting weather, right? You're going to start seeing some weather in general, rain, snow. There's so much going on right now, but I'm really excited to bring this all to you right now. We're going to go ahead and slice and dice the way we always do around here. If you'll notice, we are in that red color, right? As we talk about what's happening with the weather around the world. And in fact, let me go ahead and just update our caption. All right, we've got our caption that's about to be updated in red. There it is, a weather alert. We are talking about that bomb cyclone. You've all been hearing about it for the past couple of days. And well, it's coming to fruition. I want to quickly talk about the central pressure. It's somewhere in the upper 960s, maybe, about 968, 970. That's what I'm seeing right now. But of course, we're going to keep you updated as things progress and this system progresses, because that's exactly what it's going to do. Do not wait to start planning and start preparing. In fact, I actually changed my trip because I want to make sure I'm getting to my location for Thanksgiving just in time. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and kick things off with what's happening across the West Coast, including Northern California and the Pacific Northwest. Remember, we've got that storm system that's just hovering across the Pacific Northwest, just off the coast of Canada, and it is waiting to dive down and bring a lot of people a lot of precip. And remember, we have to think about precip type, we have to think about precipitable water, we have to think about QPF in totality, precip totals, right? Because some of you will get some snow depending on your elevation. We always talk about that, especially when we're talking about fall, winter, spring, and winter in general, right? And in the Northern Hemisphere. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm clear about that. But definitely what's happening here in the Northern Hemisphere, we are watching this storm system. So I'm going to do something very quickly. I'm going to get on our local storm reports, and we're only going to have our storm reports for maybe the past 12 hours. I don't think I want to go too far out here. But as you can see, we have lots of reports, right? So let's quickly go ahead and go through these. We're going to show what we've already received for the past 12 hours. This is only past 12 hours, okay? So we want to make sure you are updated on all of the reports we've already received, and let's go ahead and dive in. We're seeing lots of flooding reports, lots of snow reports. Let's start off with our snow. You guys know I love that 4-letter word. 0.5. But again, that was only past 12 hours, right? Bucks Lake, Plumas County, California. This is a Coco Raz report, so it's something that we can trust because those are our observers, of course. So let's take a look at some other fun ones around here. Let's see what we're getting. Let's get some good snow totals. 2.5 inches, not bad, in Chester, Plumas County as well. So this was also reported by Coco Raz. That's great. Those are our observers, right? It's like a community of observers. Ooh, this is a good one. This is Now We're Talking. Now we're cooking with Crisco. I think that's what they say. 10.8 inches. Well, could I be smiling even any more widely? I have a pretty wide face, right? A little chunky face. But yeah, I'm grinning from ear to ear. 10.8 inches. Official NWS observation. This was reported and observed at Lower Lassen Peak in Lassen National Park. What else could we be excited about around here? Of course, if you're not prepared for this and you're just kind of hating on the snow, then that would be a personal thing that you'd have to deal with personally. But here at Weather Co-op, we appreciate all types of precip. Now, remember, just because it's not your preferred precip, other people need it, right? Some people need to make sure we have enough snowpack so that we get a really good snow melt. Other people are just like, heck, I bought a ski pass. I need to use it. I'm on a budget. Why not? So one man's snow is one man's hell, and vice versa. So let's keep going. I am the worst when it comes to refrains. I think they call it refrains, right? 7 inches. 7 inches of snow. Informa. Okay, here we go. Reported at 10:04 a.m. Snow 7 inches. And let's see here. Siskiyou Summit, in Jackson, Oregon. So now we're getting kind of good around here, right? These are some good snowfall totals that we're seeing, but of course it's all elevation driven. So if you're higher up in elevation, you're going to see those much more impressive totals, right? So that's what we're seeing so far, but let's take a look at some more types of storm reports. Heavy rain, over 2¼ inches reported by a train spotter in Gold Beach, Curry County, Oregon. Heavy rain that was reported at 3:12 p.m. PST. We have another report here. Non-thunderstorm wind damage, West Haven, Moonstow in Humboldt County, California. This is reported by law enforcement. Tree down blocking Crenell Road, and Crenell Road was closed at the time. This was at 8:52 a.m. PST. Remember, we're just going back 12 hours. So if you want to bear with this will be fantastic. I'm excited about this. Let's take a look at some other reports here. Now we're hovering in that NorCal region. More non-thunderstorm wind damage. This is a utility company, Fort Bragg, Mendocino County, and customers without power on the Mendocino coast are going to have to hang tight because that's exactly what's happening. A landslide. We talked about this yesterday, Rick and I. We talked about how we would be dealing with terrain issues, right? So we're talking about the different types of soil and how we were concerned about burn scars and the compromised terrain. It's not only, let me just tell you guys, it's not only the wildfires, and it isn't only compromised soils because of burn scars, but it's also just people building in certain areas. Like, it's not like any other kind of update. It's just like, hey, you know what happens is when you displace soil, when you displace terrain, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. All right, so that's all it is around here. No big deal, no big whoop. Just know that that's what happened there. That was a good report that was given to us. Landslide once again, Gasket del Norte County, California. Law enforcement rocks in the northbound lane of Highway 199. I'm just giving you these reports. Flood reported at 8:10 a.m. PST. Corte Madera and Marin County, rather. I should know better. I was at Pix 11. Marin County, California, roadway flooding at 53 San Clemente Drive. Okay, let's get one more, and then let's keep this storm report bus moving. This is at 9:17 a.m. San Jose. You all know Santa Clara County, California. Law enforcement road closure at McLaughlin Avenue on-ramp I-280 for drainage cleaning from, 9:17 a.m. forward. Okay, so those are your reports. Let's go a little bit farther north and east. Let's see what's happening. This looks like non-thunderstorm wind gusts. Another one here in Homedale, Idaho. Homedale, Idaho, non-thunderstorm wind gusts reported at 50 miles per hour. Wow. Well, we knew that was going to happen, right? We talked about the winds being a problem. We talked about how the wind wasn't going, or rather that the rain wasn't going to be the only problem, or the precip type wasn't going to be the only problem. We were going to see a problem when it came to like lifestyle impacts and other types of wind impacts, or weather impacts rather, including the wind, right? Because we talked about how when we're seeing those winds pick up and we're seeing the atmosphere attempting to achieve equilibrium, that's exactly what happens. It's not a big surprise. Again, I'm reporting the information to you. Let's zoom out just a little bit more. We see a lot in Washington State. We see a lot along through, let's see what's happening in Colorado. Ooh. Non-thunderstorm wind gusts. Here's a good one. Wyoming, it looks like. Maybe not. Maybe it's, yeah, it is. Carbon County. Okay. 63 mile per hour wind gusts for you. More snow. Let's see here. Accumulation, 0.6 tenths of an inch of snow. And this was at St. Stephen, Minnesota. 1 inch in Leader, Minnesota. Public, so that's a public report, so you have to be mindful of that, right? We always say it has to be something that's like official before we go with it. So 1.5 inches in Carp, Minnesota. This is a Cocoa Rods report. That's something we can absolutely bank on there. Okay, all right, let's see who else we have here. We have a few more reports. Let's zoom on in. Guys, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. What has everybody been up to? I hope you enjoy your day. Oh, actually, you know what? I just posted something. Let me just add another tag to it right now. Wednesday. Okay, it's Wednesday right now, right? So we're just gonna have to post that very quickly. Guys, this is all about having fun and getting the weather right to you. Okay, updated my tags. Huh. Okay, so here we are. 2-hour sat-rad loop, including alerts, and then we have overlaid our 12-hour storm reports. We're super pumped about that. Let's go ahead and zoom in. This looks all like damage, right? Wind damage, some flooding. Let's see what this one gives us. Thunderstorm wind damage. Midland, Pennsylvania, and good old Beaver County. Tree down resulting in power outages in Midland. Wow. So it looks like it still isn't, it's still in a, like, I guess, in the process of being attended to, right? Or tended to. Okay, let's see. We have another thunderstorm wind damage report. Oil City, Pennsylvania. This is a public report. Trees and wires down in Pine Grove Township, Oil City. And Seneca, time estimated via radar. Let's see what else we have. We have 7:54 p.m. Ooh, Buffalo, New York, Seaman Station. Water level at Buffalo Harbor briefly rose to 9.2 feet above low water. Non-thunderstorm wind gusts. I mean, these reports on the East Coast, I know we've been focusing on everything across the West and the Pacific Northwest, but these are some really good reports happening up and along the Midwest, into the Appalachians, up along across the Appalachians, into the Adirondacks, pretty much just approaching slowly but shortly. It's all happening, and we're seeing everything fill in over the past 12 hours. Let's go ahead and pause this, and it's no longer going to be a 2-hour update. It's simply going to be now. Okay, so these are your timestamps right now, and these are all of your storm reports over the past 12 hours. So let's make sure we're keeping everybody updated, and we hope everybody is nice and safe and keeping their friends and family in the know. Okay, a couple more updates, and then we'll get into some other things. So we have more non-thunderstorm wind damage in Greensboro, North Carolina. Emergency manager, multiple reports of trees and power lines down in Guilford County due to high winds. And all of this is headed towards you, Philadelphia, to you guys, my friends and family in Connecticut. You guys are going to be seeing some good weather, some good strong weather. So make sure you keep those weather reports coming in, and make sure you guys keep those weather photos coming in as well. I'm excited to see what's happening as far as your weather pictures go with your weather watcher reports. We're getting a lot of those lately. Forgive me for not getting to them as quickly as I should. So Jay, Anna, and I are the ones that are mainly posting these. It's just we're really backed up right now because there's so much weather and there's just so much happening. But it's okay. Those are not like real-time reports, so that's fine. I generally tend to put those on the back burner if I know they're like, I don't know, from like yesterday or like earlier in the day. I like to just give you guys reports that are happening while I'm, working with our products here, and then giving them to you in real time. But we will definitely post all of those photos for you soon enough. Let's see. Let's go ahead and undo these very quickly. And let's pick maybe one more. Let's see what's happening. I may have picked this one earlier. But precip rate, 0.15 of an inch per hour. And let's see, this is going to just be an update of precip rate. No big deal here. Here's another one. Okay, so over 1/4 of an inch per hour. So that's exactly what's happening up and along Pennsylvania, New York State, approaching the tri-state area, New England. Woo! There is some good weather going on around here. Let's look at our current temperatures. All right, so speaking of what's happening across the East Coast, we've got Philadelphia, 56 degrees. New York, also 56. New Haven, 53. Boston, 47. Baltimore, 60. And I always feel bad for Montreal because I actually queried this, and I don't know, like it just won't go off of this. It's okay. It's North America. And it doesn't matter. It's weather around the world. But Montreal, hello, 45 degrees with pretty nice sky conditions tonight for you. Buffalo, 45. You guys saw that, right? On the radar. Pittsburgh, 42. Detroit, 39. Roanoke, 50. Charlotte, 57. Atlanta, 52. Charleston, 67. We have Jackson at 47. Little Rock, 48. Kansas City, 45. Sioux Falls, 28. Bismarck, 20. Rapid City, 31. Thermopolis 27, Salt Lake City, hi everybody, 41 degrees, St. George 52, Las Vegas 55, LA 58, San Francisco 56, Reading 46, Dallas 40, or Gleese. I always say that like I'm always just, I don't know why. Portland 47 and Seattle 48 degrees. So I'm 52 for Dallas. I can't ever forget Dallas. Dallas is always like so fun. Amarillo 43 degrees. So there are your weather updates. Those are your weather reports for the past couple of minutes. As far as your reported storms and your current conditions. So that was again a 12-hour storm report update. Let's see. Don't want to take this out too long. We'll come back in just a few minutes. We went just over 15 minutes. I'm certified broadcast meteorologist Erika Martin with Weather Koa, where weather meets community. See you